So you decided you want to run an ultramarathon. You wanted to become one of the 7 and 1 million people on the face of the earth, the 0.007% of all humans on this earth. You want to become one of those people. You've already checked number 1 off your list of getting there. Number 1 on the list, how to become an ultra runner, is deciding that you want to actually do it. Now, I said in my last video, that's linked right here, that I've never met anyone who is on the fence. You either want to do an ultramarathon or you want nothing to do with it. You don't understand it. You wouldn't attempt it and you hate running. After 12 years of doing these, I've never met someone that's like, yeah, maybe I'll do one day. It's black or white. And you've clicked on this video and you want to do one, so you've already taken care of number 1. Number 2, find a race. Now, there's many ways to find a race. You could have small local races around you, but if you go to UltraSignup.com, you can search for a race. You can search by the difficulty, terrain, tons of stuff out there to slice and dice where you want to do one. If it's certain location, it will rate them for that's what's good for a beginner or an expert level one, how hard they are. There's all kinds of stuff to look at out there to help you decide, narrow down what race would be your perfect first race, that carrot out there for you to train towards. Number 3, find a training plan. You're going to need to find a training plan, whether or not you're just starting off running or you've been running and you're a road runner and you're trying to transition into trail and ultra running. Now, it's going to really depend on where you are. That's a large gap in training if you're just starting to, if you're somebody who's already a marathon runner. But if you go find a training plan, I have some on my website. You can click down in the description below and you can link to my website, and I have training plans out there for you to look at. But you find yourself a training plan and you start off slow. And that's number 4. Build your base slowly. This is not a race yet to get to where you're going. You want to take your time. You want to make sure your bones, your feet, your ligaments, your muscles, tendons, fascia, all of that is ready for the amount of time you're going to be on your feet. So again, time on your feet is going to be super critical here. It's not going to be all running. You're not running a marathon. You're going to have to get used to spending 8, 9, 10, 12, 24 hours, depending on what race you're doing, on your feet. And it's not going to be all running. So expecting all of your training to be all running is just nonsense. Walk, run is just fine. Spending more time, I'd rather you go for a 2-hour walk run where you walk an hour and you run an hour than just going out and running 1 hour and being done with the day. You want to spend more time on your feet. The plans I have on my website will help break this down for you. Number 5, you're going to need to learn to fuel on the move. Fueling on the move is definitely difficult when you come from the road racing world. When I transitioned from road racing, half marathons into ultras, and how much I had to eat to carry this tank of a body I got down the trail, it was hard, but it was good. After a while, I got used to it and realized that real foods helps fuel me better than just trying to live off gels. But I've dialed that in over the last over a decade now, and I'm in a good spot. I use gels to kind of supplement the caloric deficit that I'm in, like one every 45 minutes or so. And then every aid station, I take in real food, and then I just continue from there. You're going to have to find what works with you. We're all different. We're all an experiment of one, but you'll find something that works for you, and you need to figure that out before your first race, or you're going to learn it in your first race. And that's why you have multiple races after that. We're always learning. Failure helps us learn. We've all been there. Number 5, this is what I did. I researched everything. I watched every video I could find at the very beginning in 2014, 2013 era. There weren't a ton out there, but I read tons of race reports. That's what we used to do back in the olden days. Read race reports. I watched the videos, and I tried to get as familiar with the race, the terrain, what other people went through as I could. It helped mitigate some of the anxiety and stress of where I'm going to go, not knowing what I'm getting myself into. And that's what kind of spawned me making the videos I do. I've filmed tons and tons and tons of ultras that I've done, and for multiple years. A lot of them have 4 or 5 or more videos. And I always have people coming up to me saying and thanking me for doing those videos, that it helped them prepare for their race. And that makes me smile. It makes me happy. Do all the research you can to help your anxiety. And if you have that, and there's with the race and there's nothing out there, maybe you're going to be the one. Maybe you take a GoPro in your phone, you film it for the next person. Number 6, packing. This is something that takes a long time to dial in. I have a packing list on my website too. You can click on that link down in the description when you're checking out the training plans. I got an ebook of all my experiences, 66-page ebook of all my experiences in ultra running, kind of a comprehensive guide to just getting started. But the packing list, it's a long packing list, about 20 pages, just all the things to consider. You're not going to need everything, but if you're doing a 50K, it's going to be a lot less. 50 miler, a little bit more than that. 100 miler plus, if it's a point to point, if it really can, it's really going to, how remote it is, it's really going to depend on what type of race you're doing. So this helps, that guy will help walk you through things to consider, things you may have not thought of. I've learned a lot over the years of what I need and what I don't need, and I definitely try to err on the side of minimalism now, but there's definitely races out there you can't do that. There's required gear that you need to think about. There's altitude, weather. There's so many different types of races, and the variables change with every race. So the more you know, the more you think about this book, that booklet you can download will definitely help you out. You will be an ultra runner. The mindset you already have, you are there. You're there. You either want to be or you don't want to be. You're already there. It's just doing the thing that's going to get you there. And the last thing, do the race. Just go do the race, knock it out of the park. And if you want to watch a video on the things to consider once you become one, if you really, really want to become one, go ahead and click right here. Watch that video, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.